Because, I think next year I don't see he and De'Aaron Fox starting in that backcourt.
Yeah.
Right? And so if he's
second round pick, 5th game he's played in this season. Grant trying to get it over the outstretched hands of Plumlee, unsuccessful.
The benefit of him being there, and he hasn't been able to get off the bench.
The Celtics obviously won more championships than anybody in NBA history, 18. They have not repeated since 1968. Suns were down as many as 21. They trailed by 23 to the Clippers Tuesday and won that game. Jokic backing down Plumlee, and great defense by Plumlee.
Williams to the high post. On the drive, Messi challenged by Plumlee. Loose ball gathered by Durant, and won't get one away.
Bain in the lane. Morant on Bol, blocked by Plumlee. Picked up by the Suns, and here comes Durant.
On free throws at times in his career. Collins denied by the right hand of Plumlee that time. Durant to Plumlee, and he bangs it down with both hands this time.
Strava rebounds a miss. Joker touch pass to Brown inside, shot no. Rebound Brown again, but the Suns there. The loose ball though sets on Mikhailuk. Won't get it. Plumlee couldn't grab the rebound, but he can get the shot block.
And Payton and Curry just passing back and forth. The Suns don't react until Plumlee comes up with a block on Payton. Meanwhile, O'Neal lost his shoe, but Beal left alone in transition, and he drills a triple. Andre Iguodala, you touched on him. He was the finals MVP of the first championship team. His number 9 is going to be retired late February when Klay Thompson and the Mavs come calling. Good defense by Phoenix. O'Neal to Booker, got caught under the basket. Here's Allen for 3.
Has not been good enough in their eyes, and the payroll is big too.
Well, one of the things that's been frustrating is availability, and you go back to his early stages in Washington as Curry gets it blocked. He played every game.
He made field goals. This first 4 or 5 minutes will be key. Stephen Curry, Alexander Walker with a nice box out.
If he had tapped it, they would have called a foul.
Edwards on the drive, can't get the finish, challenged by Plumlee. Suns in transition, Book up top. How special was it to be here tonight? I know you've done that with each of the team members as Plumlee gets the block. All these guys are so cerebral, and so to, in some ways, kind of get them out of their own heads, right, when it comes to that style of basketball. Third made 3 here of the half. Allen a drive, lost the handle off his knee. Suns basketball.
Roddy to Trey. On the baseline, quick layup, followed in by Onyeka, tipped in.
For those who don't know who he is, he was one of the best directors ever.
Brandon Miller on the drive and dish, inside, blocked away by Plumlee. Done in transition. First points of the night. Makes it a 3-point game. Here's Salon, the 19-year-old, turns it over. Suns in transition. Green racing from behind.
Here's PG, made his Sixer debut in Phoenix back on November 4th. Vershawn kicks it out. Kelly left alone on the wing. Short on the 3. Yabu almost had the offensive rebound. And now the inbounds from Kevin Durant. 46-43. No Embiid, no Drummond, no Lowry tonight for the Sixers. Paul George has it knocked away by Plumlee after the steal.
Well, and not only that, Ease, but going back to a comment you've made on a number of occasions, by Mace scoring early here to start the quarter as the loose ball tapped around, gathered in by KD. 28, Desmond Bain 26, so 54, they're 91 coming from their 2 big guns. Here is Wells, who had a big second quarter. Ball tapped around, back to Wells. Wells, done inside, says nothing easy coming your way. Spencer's got it. Castleton on the drive to the basket. Tied up by Plumlee, and then blocked on another offensive rebound.
Shot it well early, struggled as of late, but that shot looked good.
Oh, Brian Dunn is a monster defensively. He's valuable. People have compared him to TJD gets a shot block. Stays with it. At first you don't succeed. Well, going back to Ryan Dunn, I was looking up his numbers on the game log every game this season, thinking, all right, what's his season high in steals? Mason Plumlee there with the denial.
First block of the night for Walker. Nice lob. Kessler should have had it. He knows it. Plumlee disrupted that shot. Leak out Booker. Under foul by.
However, Jamal Mosley said the starting lineup could change from game to game. Suggs has his shot blocked. Tapped it out of bounds, and it goes to Phoenix. KCP. Bataze got rid of it quickly, perhaps too quickly.
I think he rushed that one. Rebounded by Plumlee.
His career high is 28. Suggs, one dribble, lets it fly. It's in and out. Rebound Carter. Big two-handed rebound. Blocked by Plumlee. Bataze picks it up and puts it in.
Phoenix turnovers.
Orlando
They are not a high turnover team.
No. With the ball, the Magic. And that's a block shot for Plumlee.
Grayson led the league in three-point percentage last year. Ooh. Nice crossover to get to the strong side. Leaves it. Eve denied. Plumlee on top of the basketball. He gets the stop. Jones, he protected it.
Point differential could be huge. Not just a win, but point differential could ultimately play a role.
The block.
Wemby calls for it. Barnes flashes. Sohan on the baseline, and Mason Plumlee says no, sir, with a big block. Drops it up to the trailing Booker. Straightaway three. 8 points in his 15 minutes on Saturday night. Collins tied up on the drive, smothered away again by Plumlee. Here's Vassell. You know he is looking to shoot it. On the baseline, Jay, no. Beal had it, and then another block by Plumlee. Gary Payton, the second checking into the game. But the one thing that is very different about this Warriors team this season, as Plumlee with great help defense gets the block.
Yes, he
got the scouting report that this guy led the league in three-point shooting last year.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting it.
To make a working baseline, tries to hammer it home.
Boy, Keontae had a tough time getting that ball inbounded. Filipowski rolls inside, ball slapped out of his hands by Plumlee.
I'm not going to even repeat what he said. I want him to keep his reputation.
Anderson has that one knocked away by Mason Plumlee, who's checked in along with rhythm and timing. He's up 13 off the bench in his 14 minutes. Repair on the drive across the lane, challenged by Plumlee, got a piece of it, but then a loose ball into the hands of
The 2-on-1 on the weak side just led to an open shot by Dunn.
Jones Jr. forces it a bit.
Lakers looking to push. Russell on the ball reversal, finds Christie. Christie met by Plumlee. Turns him over. Durant in transition. Pull up three on the way. Got it.
51 wins a year ago for LA. 49 for Phoenix. Harden finds a cutter. Jones, and great defense by Plumlee to get the rejection.